made it past Christmas. College applications are done. And now you feel it. Senioritis has hit. And you just don't have the motivation to keep going. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips for how to avoid senioritis and fight through it to have a wonderful end to your senior year in high school. So first off, I think it's important to keep in mind that you shouldn't really be doing anything for college. It's easy when college applications finish to say, that's it, I don't need to worry about anything anymore. But honestly, you should only be doing things that you want to do without college applications. I think it's better to find a school that fits your profile than to form yourself around a school. There's so much college chasing, people trying to shape their resume so that they could go to an Ivy League school, when in reality it's just going to make you miserable if you that's not the type of person that you are. For that reason, if you are feeling a really strong desire after December is over to just give up because colleges aren't seeing what you're doing now, reconsider what you have been doing in the past and whether these schools are really truly a good fit for you, because you're just gonna feel like you have to keep up with the Joneses in college and even beyond college if you go to more competitive universities. And so figuring out where your personality fits and what's gonna make you happiest in the long run. With that said, there are some specific tips that I have for holding off senioritis as you're finishing out your senior year academically. Keep in mind that colleges do get to see your last semester of grades. Yes, they will admit you before seeing them, but most of the time it's like a conditional offer that if your grades do significantly drop, then they could rescind their offer of admission. Typically, they'd have to fairly drastically drop, but you could also lose scholarships from the university or that type of thing if your grades don't stay up. And speaking of scholarships, that's another reason to keep your grades high, because if you're applying for scholarships in May or June timeframe, they're also going to be seeing all 4 years of grades, including the last semester of your senior year. And if they see you kind of going downhill in that last semester, then you're gonna have a hard time standing out among applicants who have stayed strong and finished well. And oftentimes students will also find themselves slacking off in their extracurriculars or not desiring to have quite as busy of a schedule as they have in their past year and a half or so of high school, especially since junior year. But again, it's important for you to keep in mind that the extracurriculars, leadership positions you've been taking on ought to be because you enjoy them and you're doing them to glorify God, to fulfill your own interests. Now, I understand that there is a balance and most students are going to be taking on a couple extra things they wouldn't normally be doing if they're trying to go to more competitive schools. And so if that's the case, consider dropping some of the leadership positions potentially and passing them on to younger students who could benefit from those roles on their own college applications, or who you think would be great fits for them as well. Just, passing the baton, so to speak, and you can be able to coach them and help mentor them and make sure that whatever activity you're involved in is able to continue strong even once you finish high school. What is important is that you don't let anybody down in your senior year, because everything that you were doing really was for college applications. So if you do feel as if it's too overwhelming and senioritis can make you unable to fulfill all these responsibilities, it's important to acknowledge that and tell other people that and allow them to help cover instead of just doing a half-hearted job. So yeah, those are some of my tips for managing senioritis as you're getting to your senior year. Make sure that what you have been doing all along isn't just for any particular college, but you've been taking rigorous classes, you've been trying new things, you've been doing lots of extracurriculars because you honestly enjoy them, and senioritis in your last year isn't just a sign that these colleges really weren't a good fit for you and you're not going to enjoy your next couple of years in college, assuming you are going to university. Also keep in mind that colleges and scholarships will senior year grades, so you can't let them drop too much, and be willing to pass on extracurricular roles if you find yourself having a hard time keeping up with these responsibilities or just not having the desire to anymore. But again, hopefully you are doing all of these things because you want to and not because you felt the need to go to college. But thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, then please feel free to put those below. I do make videos to my viewers' requests, so feel free to drop a request in the comments. I have lots of other videos on my channel on college applications, the SAT, all that type of thing. So please hit the subscribe button because you can help me in my own college applications process. Well, I guess at this point it's scholarship applications because college applications are done. But anyway, again, thank you so much for watching and have a great senior year.